Let's create and simulate fire material in our Revit project and Enscape renderings. Let's go. Hello, this is javadhamidi, co-founder of TATBIM. In this channel, we upload weekly tutorials about Revit, Enscape, and other kind of BIM-related topics and software. So if you are new, consider subscribing and ask your questions in the comments section. It will help us a lot to create more videos like this. And don't forget to share it with your friends and colleagues. And you can ask your questions in the comments section. Many people have asked me about how to create and simulate fire material in our Revit project or Enscape renderings. It has 3 ways and 3 workarounds that depends on your needs and your goals. The first one is using cutout material. The second one is to use video textures for that. And the third one is to import fire objects or fire models from other softwares like 3ds Max and Blender to Enscape custom assets and convert them to usable assets for our Revit rendering. Let's go to the screen share and let me show you how we can do that. Okay, in this sample project, I've added a new fireplace in here. Let's go in the building. I've created a really simple fireplace here and with a glass in front of it. And we want to simulate and create fire material for this place. As I said, we are going to test 3 ways or 3 workarounds to see which of them is gonna be the best for our purposes. Okay, first of all, let me minimize this one. Let's go to the Revit. And then let's pause live updates. Let me close other programs like Spotify. Okay, that's great. And then let's go to another view, for example, 3D view. And I've created a section box around this. The first one, as I said, is to create to use some textures with cutout maps. To do that, let's go to this modeling place family, and then let's model a new thing here. Let me put it on hidden line to work easier with this. Okay, that's great. Let's go to the create and let's create an extrusion here. For the first part, you can create a plane or can create a thin box from here to here. But I think when you model part by part and different parts, it will be more realistic in comparison with just one box. To do that, let's set our work plan on this face here, in here, and then let's create some very thin planes here, for example, like this. Let me make it a little bit thinner. Okay, that's great. And let's choose all of them and let's add a little bit dimension to it. It will make it a little bit nearer to real world. Okay, then let me create a small one. Also, I will create some overlaps with them. I think it is better in comparison with just one plane from start to end. It will add more realism to your work. Okay, we can copy these. To do that, let me set my work plane to this face. Okay, let me copy it from the top. Let's copy it from here to here. Let me delete this one. Let's go to 3D and let me select all of it. Let me bring it here and let me bring this side to here. Okay, that's great. And then you need to click on finish and then you need to give them height. Let me bring it up and let me align it to here. And for the height, I'm gonna assign 20 centimeter for this. You need to remember the heights here, but let me put it on maybe something like 17. Okay, this is better. 17 centimeter, and remember, and also let me go to the edit extrusion and let me make it full in this side. Let me select all of it and let me give it a little bit dimension. Okay, that's great. Okay, now we have these 10 boxes. We need to create our material. To do that, you can go to the manage and go to the materials, and you need to create some materials. I've created the material for myself, so I'm just going to describe the material for you to shorten the video. This fire material you see here is a material that I have created, but I'm gonna assign the textures here. Let me assign the first texture. Let me bring the fire textures. I will put the textures on my Patreon file. Also, you can search for them on the internet and you can find them easily for yourself. But if you want to get access to our premium files or tutorials, you can go to our Patreon page. Links are in the description. Okay, as you see, I have this fire texture here with black background, and I've created a cutout map to in cutout. The black area will be deleted from the material, and this white area will remain. If you don't have the cutout material, you can create it very easily with Photoshop. Let me delete. Let's create a cutout map 2. Okay, let me assign this one to this, and then let's go to the setting and let's see the settings. To create a fire, you don't need tiling in vertical, so you need to turn off the tiling in vertical mode, and also you need to put the scale in height exactly like the height of your 10 boxes. For example, we have 18 centimeter or 17 centimeter boxes, so we need to put the height on it. If they change appropriately together, you need to turn off this lock here, and for the width, it is manual. You can put it on any scale you want, and that's okay. And then you don't need to add any of these things. Let me bring it to 0, and then you need to go to the cutout part, and you need to assign the cutout map here with the exact dimensions and with exact options. Okay, that's great. And also, to make it more real, you can add some illumination and some light to it. I've added a light to it, and you can add lights too. Okay, that's great. This is our material, but before that, let me show you the way that you can create cutout maps for your fire textures. To do that, open your image with Adobe Photoshop. After you open your image, you just need to go to the image tab here, and then in adjustments, go to black and white option, and then it will convert your image to cutout. You can change the settings here, but this kind of cutouts are great for me. Don't make them too wide, because it will make them very artificial. So that's great, and you can save this file. So you can create cutout maps very easily with Photoshop or any other image software editor. Okay, let me select these, and let's assign the fire material to it. And let's click on finish, and let's see the results in our Enscape project. But let's go to the Enscape, and let's resume the live updates to see the updates in Enscape. Okay, now you can see we have the fires here. You can if you want bigger fires, you can upscale this image and you can work. Okay, that's from the first. Let me pause the live updates again and let's work with the second. For the second part, let me delete these ones and let's create a just one thin box from here to here. To do that, let's go to 3D and let's create and let's set our work plane to here, and let's create a thin box from here to here. Let me align this one to this, and let's make it very thin, and that's great. Click on finish and bring it up. We want to assign texture material to it, and let's see the results together. Okay, let me make it a little bit, about 17 centimeter again. 17 centimeter. Okay, that's great. Click on OK. And again, I've created the material, so I'm not going to do the whole process because the video textures have their own philosophy, and we have explained that feature in our previous videos. I'll put the video texture tutorial in the description, and you can go and create your fire material in that way, but I'm going to show you the results here too. Okay, let's go to the materials here. Let me assign a new material to this. I have the fire video material here. As you know, we need to assign some formula in description. As I said, you can go to the video textures and see the tutorials there, but I've added a video here. Let me play the video for you. I'll put it on my Patreon files too. This is the video that we are going to use it as a video texture. You can use any other videos or footage you have, but I'm going to use this one. Let's click on OK, and let me assign this to this, and then click on finish. And let's go to the Enscape tab, resume the live updates to see the results in the Enscape. Okay, let's go to the Enscape. As you see, we have this effect here. You can use any other fire pattern or fire footage you have. It doesn't have any limitation. That was for the second way, and for the third way, I'm just telling you the process, not the whole workaround, because I don't have access to some fancy 3D object websites. But if you have some subscription to them, you can download fire objects from there, and then you can import them as a custom asset to Enscape and then place it in here. And if you don't know how to import custom assets in Enscape, I've uploaded another video for that, and I will put the link in the description, and you can go there and bring your 3ds Max or Blender or any other general 3D formats fire, or for example fire sticks in that